I came home ill from school today, as you can tell by the fact that I look like Shad, and the fact that I'm eating tofu noodle soup. And I turned on BBC America with hopes that Doctor Who would be on, and it is, but guess what episode it is? The Unicorn and the Wasp. So if there's any truth behind the saying that laughter is the best medicine, I think the lulls I will be receiving from watching this episode will cure whatever sickness I still have left. Alex, I am so very excited that I got to name one of your quails. It is one of my biggest life accomplishments thus far, which is kind of sad. Thank you for saying that you liked my video response to Charlie, because when I was recording and editing and even putting it on Facebook, I was fine with it, but once I was hooking it up as a video response to Charlie's video, I wasn't liking it too much. I was getting kind of panicked over it, because if you guys can remember back in my first video I did for this, I believe it was my first video, I mentioned that he is my all-time favorite YouTuber, so it was kind of nerve-wracking to think that someone who I look up to a lot was possibly going to be watching a video that I made, and that I'd just make a huge fool out of myself because it was his birthday and the video was long awaited and crap like that. So thank you for making me feel a little bit better about that. Emily, I really love your idea of doing a book trailer, mainly for the fact that people might not really understand what the book is. It is kind of a different book to put out there. So I think that if we were to give them a better idea of what it is, then we would have more people outside of Nerdfighteria that would be buying it. So I think it would be a really cool idea to do a trailer. Tristan and Rachel, I loved your guys' videos too, but I'm not going to talk about them because I want to get this over with. I'm sorry. God, I seem like such a terrible person in all of my videos, and I'm not, and it makes me feel bad that I feel like I am. Aside from being sick, I also don't have a license and I live in a really boring part of town, so I can't do anything that huge and extravagant for this week's theme of decreasing world suck, so I'm very sorry about that. But I do want to do something smaller and still just as cool, which is that I want every single person who's watching this right now to go down there and leave a comment or a video response telling me what your favorite thing in the world to do is. Aside from being sick, I also don't have a license and I live in a really boring part of town, so I can't do anything that huge and extravagant for this week's theme of decreasing world suck, so I'm very sorry about that. But I do want to do something smaller and still just as cool, which is that I want every single person who's watching this right now to go down there and leave a comment or a video response telling me what your favorite thing in the world to do is. My reasoning behind this is that no matter what you love to do, whether it be music or theater or writing or math or science or whatever it is, when you do it, you become a happier person. And when you become a happy person, then you act nicer towards other people and you just do all these awesome things, and it just ultimately ends with decreasing world suck. And I think that the things that people really like to do not only decrease world suck a lot, but it also says a lot about that person. So I like to get to know the people that watch these videos and are involved in the project and want to help decrease world suck. So go down there and tell me what you like to do. My favorite thing to do is, actually I have 3 that are tied, and that's theater, writing, and I won't go into much detail on those right now because, like I said, I just want to get over with the video. But I've been in theater since I was 6. I've been playing guitar since I was 9, and I just love music since I was born. And I've been writing since I was 8 or 9 too. And they're just things that I love to do. They help me ignore everything else that's bad in the world, and they just make me feel happier. And when I'm in a happy mood, then I like to make other people happy. And that's how it works. So go down there and tell me what you like to do. And while you're doing that, I'm going to go upstairs and sleep for 8 days. Bye.
A million life forms. I'm silent in the library.
I forgive you, BBC America. I forgive you.